And transfer rules in high school athletics have been a hot topic in sports conversations around the country. Our Joe DeCristofaro joins us live in the studio with a look at how state lawmakers are hoping to make a change.
In 2023, lawmakers passed a rule allowing high school athletes to transfer one time without losing a year of eligibility like it had been in previous years. In the years since, the changes left many parents, coaches, and lawmakers saying it's time to look at ways to correct it.
There will never be a consensus or 100% agreement, but there's just that. My perception is most coaches, administrators at the public schools agree that the rule just seems too wide open now, and I just think we need to take a look at it and try and make some positive changes.
Since the passing of a new transfer rule in West Virginia in 2023, allowing high school athletes to transfer one time during their career without having to sit out a year like the previous rule, it's left many people saying it's changed high school athletics for the worse. With the transfer rule being contested by many parents and coaches, it's caught the attention of state lawmakers like J.B. Akers, who says it's time to take a hard look at the rule and possible ways to change it during the upcoming legislative session.
I think one of the things we have to ask ourselves when we're trying to figure out what the ultimate, version of this rule should be is what's the purpose of a public community school? What's the purpose of the team sports in those schools? And they're not about pure individualism. The kids are supposed to be, sports are supposed to be a metaphor for life.
During the 2025 legislative session, Delegate Dana Farrell sponsored a bill that would limit transfers, allowing students to transfer out of their home school during their freshman and sophomore years. The bill ultimately did not pass, but Farrell says he plans to reintroduce similar legislation this upcoming session.
But those are underclass years, and so those are times when the students trying to fill out where they want to be, and maybe trying to get in the right coaching environment and such. So, but they're still underclassmen. It's not like in that case you're trying to load up an all-star team or pack the roster. So, but after that, once they're going into their junior year or senior year, there's no transfer out like that.
Farrell says the current transfer rule puts many schools at a disadvantage.
But you take a school that's on the edge of a population center. It's very much a tougher thing for them to attract and recruit students there than it is a more centrally located school in a more urban area. So those schools are at a disadvantage right out of the gate because it's just a much tougher deal for them to be able to get transfers.
He hopes to add another change to the rule, allowing student athletes the chance to transfer back to their original school if their first transfer doesn't work out.
Our goal is to try to encourage them to play in their home community and for their home school. And so, sometimes a kid gets over there, maybe they thought the grass was greener on the other side and realized that, hey, I want to be back playing with my friends and from my hometown and community, and this would allow them to be able to do that.
Farrell says the proposed changes aim to restore some of the core values of team sports in the state that help many athletes grow off of the field. Akers says he plans to support similar legislation. Live in the studio, Joe DeCristofaro, Eyewitness News.